This conference will now be recorded.
So in the last class, we have seen about the switch statement. Today, let us go with the loops. And today we'll discuss while loop and do while loop. Let us go with loops. The use of loops are used to execute the set of statements repeatedly when the condition is true. When the condition is true. And we are in three types of loops. They are while loop, do while loop, and for loop. So today we discuss while loop and do while, and tomorrow we go with for loop, and with that we close the basics for tomorrow. Let us initially start with while loop. The syntax of while loop is we use a keyword while and we check the condition. We use a keyword while and we check the condition, and we go with the set of statements. Statement 1, statement 2, like that, statement n. Okay. So in this, when the condition is true, if the condition is true, it will execute this set of statements. After that, again the control will go back to the condition. Again, if the condition is true, it is going to execute this set of statements. Like that, it will be keep on repetition of execution of statements, and when the condition becomes false, comes out. Now, and one same small note: if no curly braces, then it considers only one statement. So for one statement, using curly braces is optional. Let us see with an example. So on our screen, we want to display 1 to 10. So what is the first number we want to display? 1. So take a variable I, initialize the value to 1. Then print the value of I. So it's going to print I value, which is 1. What is the next number we want to print? 2. How to make I value 2? Just by using the increment operator I plus plus. So when we say I plus plus, I will become now 2. Then again print it. Print 2. Again increment. Again print. Again print. Increment. Like that, we need to repeat these two statements. Since we want to repeat, we have to keep inside the loop here. We have to keep the statements inside the loop. Now, whenever we go for loop, there should be some way to come out of loop. And since we want to print up to 10 only, we'll go with the condition I less than or equal to 10. So here, let me explain once again. See here now, first I is 1. Checks the condition. 1 less than or equal to 10, true. It will come and print I value, which is 1. Then again I plus plus, I will become now 2. 2 less than or equal to 10, yes. Prints 2. Prints 2. Then I plus plus 3. 3 less than or equal to 10, yes. Prints 3. Like that, 9. 9 plus plus 10. 10 less than or equal to 10, yes. Then prints 10. Then again I plus plus, I will become 11. 11 less than or equal to 10, false, comes out of loop. Right? If I want to print 1 to 100, what changes we need to do in this code?
100 instead of 10 in the condition.
Right. I less than or equal to 100. Just replace 10 with 100. That's it. Now, let us see some example programs. Write a program to display even numbers from 1 to 100. So how the output should come here for us? What are even numbers? The numbers which are divisible by 2 are even numbers. So what you want to display here? So the output should come like this: 2, 4, 6, 8, like that, 98, 100. Let us go with the code. For this program, do we need to use scanner class?
No.
No, right? We need not use scanner class. So let us write the code. Right click on project and see. new class even with main method inside. Then, so we don't require scanner class because there is no input for this program. So just to take the variable I equal to 1 and take the loop while I less than or equal to 100, and we'll say I plus plus. So the loop repeats for how many times here? 100 times. Because we said up to I less than or equal to 100. Now, where the number is present in I variable. Now we have to check whether that I is divisible by 2 or not, like this. In the condition, if I mod 2, when you divide I with 2, if the remainder is 0, that indicates I is even. Then print that I. How to print? System.out.print. I'm saying system.out.print and the value of I. So print means same line, println means new line. Now, see here, I'm explaining. First I is 1, 1 less than or equal to 100, yes. Comes to if condition, 1 mod equal to 0, no. So no print operation, it won't do any print. It will just go to I plus plus. I will become now 2. 2 less than or equal to 100, yes. Then if 2 mod equal to 0, yes. Now the condition is true, then it's going to print I value which is 2. Which is going to print here 2. Then next I plus plus I will become now 3. 3 less than or equal to 100, yes. 3 mod equal to 0, no. So no print operation. It will come to I plus plus, I will become now 4. 4 less than or equal to 100, yes. 4 mod equal to 0, yes. Then it's going to print I value which is 4, like this. 4, 6, 8, like that. It's going to print 98, 100. When I value becomes 101, the condition will become false. 101 less than or equal to 100, false, comes out of loop. So here when you run, we get the output in this format. So here we are getting say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 like that. But is it readable output for you? Are you able to understand this output? No, right? There should be some separator. So let me add a separator space. How to add space? Just use the concatenation symbol plus and space in double quotes. Now we get the output. The numbers are separated by space now. Now so when you run, we get say 2, 4, 6, 8 like this. Now I want to separate these values by comma. So what we should do? I want to separate these values by comma. Then what is the solution?
Instead of space, you can give comma in that double
right
quote.
In double quotes, just to say comma here, right? In double quotes, just to keep comma. Now when you run the code, we get the value separated by comma. But if you observe, after 100 also you can say comma. That doesn't look good, right? All of you, right? We are getting comma after last number also. That doesn't look good. So now it is a task for you. It's a task for you. No need to submit the task back to me. You only do the research. You only browse in Google and see how we can separate the numbers by comma. But for after last number, we should not get comma. Okay, that browsing part you do it from your end. Okay, that's a task for you internally. Clear, everyone? Now, if I want to print odd numbers, then what changes we need to do in this code?
Not equal to 0.
That's it. Simply we have to say here not equal to 0 or equal to 1. Anything is going to work out. Now, let us go with one more example. Write a program to find sum of given 10 numbers. We want to find sum of what? Given 10 numbers. Now, in order to understand the logic, in order to see how the logic is formed, I'm going to give 5 numbers to you. I'll give 5 numbers to you. At the end of 5 numbers, you say the sum of it. But don't write the numbers anywhere. You should not write numbers anywhere. After 5 numbers, you say the sum of it. My first number is 5. second number 8, first number 5, second number 8, third number 6, fourth number 4, fifth number 7. What is the sum? I'll repeat the numbers again.
29.
No, I'll repeat the numbers again. First number 5, second number 8, third number 6, fourth number 4, fifth number 7. What is the sum?
30.
30, right? We got 30. What you did, when I said 5, you remembered 5. And when I said 8, what we have done? We have taken this 8 and added to previous 5. Now we remembered the sum as 30. Now when I said the new number 6, you have taken the new number 6, added to the previous sum 13. Now you remembered 19. And when I said 4, you have taken new number 4, added to the previous sum 19, and you remember the latest sum 23. And when I said 7, you have taken new number 7, added to previous sum 23, and finally you remember 30. Did you do the same thing? Yes, right? So get the logic from this only. Whatever the new number I'm giving, take that new number, add it to sum, put the result back again into sum. Whatever the new number I'm giving, add it to previous sum, put the result back again into sum. When I've given my first number as 5, I should add it to some sum variable. So initial value of sum, you take it as 0. So this is the logic of all sum programs. Whenever you are asked to do sum or sum total, what is the logic? Take a variable sum as 0. Whatever the number we are accepting or you are having, take that number, add it to sum, put the result back again into sum. This is the logic of all sum programs. Let me write the complete code. Sum10.java. Right click on project and say new class sum10 with main method. Now for this we require scanner, so import java.util.scanner, create object of scanner, connect to keyboard, then take the variables like the number I equal to 1. I acts like a counter now. Then initial value of sum is 0. Now take the loop while I less than or equal to 10, because we want to go with the 10 numbers. Then say I++. So the loop repeats for 10 times. Now inside the loop, accept a number. Go with the message. Inside the loop, just go with the message system.out.println, enter a number. Then say n equal to s dot next. N equal to s dot next. So whatever the number we are accepting, what we have to do? Take that new number, add it to the previous sum, put the result back again into sum. That's it. Now once all 10 numbers are added to sum, once we come out of loop, print the value of sum here. Sum equal to the value of sum. Let me elaborate. First I is 1, sum is 0. 1 less than or equal to 10? Yes. Then it will ask you enter a number. We'll say the number as 5. Then apply the formula sum equal to sum plus n. Then you can write sum equal to initial value of sum is 0 plus 5. The sum will become now 5. Then comes to I++. I will become now 2. 2 less than or equal to 10? Yes. Again it will ask you a number. We'll say now 8. Take the new number 8. Add it to the previous sum 5. Now the sum will become 13. Again I++, I will become now 3. 3 less than or equal to 10? Yes. Then it will ask enter a number. We'll say now 6. take that new number 6, add it to the previous sum 13. Now the sum will become 19. Like that the loop repeats. When I value becomes 11, condition is false, comes out of loop and prints the value of sum here. Let me run and show you this one. Run this code. It will ask you a number. I'll say 5, 8, 6, 4, 7. Up to here the sum is 30. Let me repeat the same numbers. 5, 8, 6, 4, 7. The sum is what now? 60. Okay, 30 plus 30, 60. Clear everyone? This sum program. Any questions? Right? There. This expression, see here, if there is same variable before equal to and after equal to, we can make use of shorthand operators. Then same expression out right here, sum plus equal to n. Both the meanings are same. Either you can use this expression or this expression in your program. Let us go with one more example. Write a program to find biggest of given 3 numbers. Sorry, biggest of given 10 numbers. So let me get the logic from you only again. If my first number is 5, then which is big? There is no other number to compare, so we'll say 5 is big. Next number 8, which is big?
8.
8. Next number 6, which is big?
8 again.
Again 8. Next number 12, which is big?
12.
Next number 10, which is big?
12.
12. Right? So what we are doing, whatever the number I'm giving, you are checking whether that new number is greater than previous big. Whatever the number we are taking, we are checking whether it is greater than previous big. If it is greater, make that number as big, as in that number to big, right? So whatever the number we are accepting, we are checking whether it is greater than previous big. If it is greater, take that number and assign to big here. Okay, there. Let us write the code. Big 10. Gotcha. Now, right click on project and say new class big 10 with main method. Then import scanner. Create object of scanner. Connect to keyboard. Then go with the variables like n, initial value of I as 1 counter, and initial value of big, let us take 0. Now take the loop while I less than or equal to 10 and say I plus plus. The loop repeats for 10 times. Now inside the loop, accept the number. Inside the loop, accept a number. We'll say n equal to s dot next int. After accepting the number, we have to check whether that number, if that given number is greater than previous big, make that number as big. That's it. This is a simple logic of big. If my new number is greater than big, then make your number as big. Once you come out of loop, just to print the value of big here. Okay, let me explain. First, I is 1, big is 0. 1 less than or equal to 10, s. It will ask you a number. We'll say the number as 5. 5 greater than 0, s. Then big will become 5 now. Then control will come to I plus plus, I will become now 2. 2 less than or equal to 10, s. It will ask you a number. We'll say the next number as 8. 8 greater than 5, yes. Then that 8 will come and store into big. Now I plus plus, I will become now 3. 3 less than or equal to 10, s. Again it will ask for a number. We'll say now 6. 6 greater than 8? No. So no change to big. Big will still remain 8 only. Like that the loop repeats. When I value becomes 11, 11 less than or equal to 10 false comes out of loop. And once we come out of loop, whatever the value present in big, that we are going to print here. Let me run. It will ask a number, enter some numbers here. So out of this, it's going to pull out the biggest value, 87. Clear all of you how to make use of loops? Any questions?
No.
Soumya, you are comfortable, right?
Yeah, I can get through.
Okay. Now, let us go with the next loop today, do while loop. The syntax of do while loop is, we use a keyword do and we go with the set of statements. Then after the statements, we'll check the condition. And same principle, if no curly braces, then it considers only one statement. So for one statement, using curly braces is optional. Like simple example, to print from 1 to 10, we initially take a variable I equal to 1 and we start with do. Then we'll print the value of I. Then to go to the next number, I plus plus. And the condition is while I less than or equal to 10. Same like while loop only. But what is the difference? In the case of while loop, the condition is checked before the statements. In the case of while loop, the condition is checked before the statements. But in do while, the condition is checked after the statements. So what is the difference? In case of while loop, the condition is checked before the statements, whereas in case of do while loop, the condition is checked after the statements. Now let us understand, when we are having while loop to repeat the statements, then what is the need of going for do while? In what situation we prefer to use do while loop over while loop? That let us understand now. So for that, let us go with a application, something realistic application. Let us see now. A banking application, let us see. Write a program to accept the current balance and display the following options. Means menu. We display the menu to the user. The options are like 1, deposit. When we choose the option 1, deposit, it should ask for the amount to deposit, and that amount should be added to the current balance. If we choose the option 2, withdraw, it should ask for the amount to withdraw, and that amount should be subtracted from current balance. 3, display balance. It should display the current balance. 4, exit, means should come out of application. Then the menu should display repeatedly until the user chooses exit. So when the user chooses option 4, then only should come out of application. The menu should display repeatedly. Since we want to repeat the menu, we have to keep the menu in loop. Whether to use while loop or do while, we'll discuss in the program. Let us go with the application now. Bank.java. Open Eclipse. And I click on project ends in new class bank. with main method inside. Import scanner. Now take the variables like the balance, the amount, and user choice. The first step, accept the current balance. So go with the message. Before that, we have to create object of scanner. Scanner is equal to new scanner. Connect to keyboard. Then now go with the message to the user. Enter current balance. We'll say balance equal to s dot next. After accepting balance, we should display the menu to the user. We should display what? Menu to the user. So let me consider this curly brace is the loop here. Since we want to repeat the menu, we have to keep inside a loop, and let us consider the curly braces loop. We'll discuss whether to use while or do while. We'll discuss on that. Let us display the menu now. How to display? 1 indicates deposit, 2 indicates withdraw, 3 indicates display balance, and 4 means exit. Now, ask the user to enter the choice. So go with the message, enter your choice. Then we'll store it into ch variable. Now, after accepting choice, what is the condition here? If the value of ch equal to 4, I should come out. If the value of ch is not equal to 4, I should repeat. So if I use while loop here like this, if I use while loop, and what should be the condition? Ch not equal to 4. When ch not equal to 4, I should repeat. If ch becomes 4, I should come out of loop. But when I use while loop, can you see a compile time error under ch variable? Line number 8. Can you observe that?
Yes.
Yes, right? Because when I come to while loop, for the first time, did we accept this ch value outside the loop inside for this application? Did we accept ch value outside the loop for this application?
No.
No. So when I come to this value for the first time, there is no value to ch here. That's the reason we are getting compile time error. Where you are accepting choice value inside the loop. So this is the condition for this application, and where you are accepting this condition value inside the loop statements. So when you are accepting the condition value inside the loop statements, then in that situation, it is preferred to use do while loop. You have to go for what? Do while. Ch not equal to 4. Now there won't be any error for us. Got it, everyone? When to think of do while loop, I am repeating. If the value of condition is accepted inside the loop statements, then it is preferred to use do while loop. Got it, everyone? The difference between while loop and do while,
Yes.
right? There. Now, after accepting choice, since it is a menu driven application, for menu driven application, which control statement do we need to use?
Switch.
Switch. Very good. We have to go for switch here. Switch of ch. Case 1. What 1 indicates here? Deposit. What 1 means? Deposit. So deposit means we should ask for the amount to deposit. So go with the message, enter amount to deposit. Then we'll say amount equal to s dot next. Then what's the formula for deposit? We should take that amount, add it to balance. Take the amount and add it to balance and say break. Break is used to come out of switch. Case 2. Case 2. What is case 2? Withdraw. So ask for the amount to withdraw. Enter amount to withdraw. So here amount equal to s dot next. Now, can we withdraw the amount more than balance?
No.
So we have to check it here. So if the amount what you have entered, if it is greater than balance, then go with the message to the user, insufficient balance. Go with the message to the user, insufficient balance. Else means if the amount is less than balance, what's the formula? Balance equal to balance minus amount. Then say break. Case 3. What is case 3? Withdraw. Sorry, display balance. So what is the message I should display? Current balance equal to the value of balance. Break. Case 4. What is case 4? Exit. So go with the message, thank you for banking. And once we choose the 4 option, it will go with the message, thank you for banking, and comes out of application. Then default means if the user enters any other value other than 1 to 4, then we'll go with the message invalid choice. That's it. Now run this code. It will ask you the current balance. Let me say 12,000. Then the menu will come. 1 deposit, 2 withdraw, 3 display balance, 4 exit. And it will ask your choice. If I say 1, it will ask you the amount to deposit. I'll say 8,000. Again the menu will come. Now if I check for balance, 3 option, then what will be the output now? What is the current balance now?
20,000.
20,000. The balance is now 20,000. Now let us go with option 2. 2 means withdraw. I want to withdraw 25,000. Is it possible?
No.
No. So it will go with message insufficient balance. Now let me say 2 again. Now I want to withdraw 15,000. So 15,000 has been withdrawn. Now if I choose the option 3, then what is the balance now?
10,000.
5,000, right? 5,000. 20,000 minus 15, 5,000. Now if I choose the option 8, it will go with what message? Invalid choice. And when I see the option 4 only, it's going to come out of application by giving the message, thank you for banking. Clear, all of you? Clear everyone? When to think of do while loop and the meaning of menu driven applications using switch statement?
Yes.
Right? So in future also we'll be doing so many other examples using switch statement related to menu driven. Let me go with the point. If the value of condition is known in the loop statements, then it is suggested to use do while loop. Okay, in what situation we have to use do while loop means this is the situation, right? So anyone having any questions?
No.
Okay, let me go with the assignment. Write a program to find sum of even numbers and odd numbers, sum of odd numbers from 1 to 100. Means for this we have to take two variables, int sum even equal to 0 and sum odd equal to 0. So if the number is even, add it to sum even variable. If the number is odd, add it to sum odd variable. One more. Write a program to find smallest of given 10 numbers. So I have shown how to do biggest. You try to do from your end smallest. Write a program to find sum of digits of a given number. means if you take the number as 1, 2, 3, 4, what we should find? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. We have to pull out one digit and add it to sum. Now the result will be 10 here. Then how to pull out the digit? How to when we take a number, how to pull out the digit from the given number? How to pull out is when you divide any number, like example 1, 2, 3, 4 by 10. When you divide a number by 10, the quotient is what? 123, 123, and here it will go with 1230. The remainder will be what here? 4. When you take any number and divide with 10, the last digit will be your remainder. When you take any number, if you divide with 10, the last digit will be your remainder. Then take that remainder and add it to sum. Next, what we should do? Take this 123 now. Make this 123 as number. Now divide 123 by 10 again. Then we get what? Now 3. Take that remainder and add it to sum. Like that, keep on moving. Okay. So try to do this program. If unable to get, we'll discuss in the class. Right? Clear with the assignment, all of you?
Yes.
Okay. So try to do the assignments, whatever I'm giving, and in future, like after 2 days, like that, when I start with arrays, we can even ask the previous assignment programs in the class. I'll even discuss some of the previous assignments in the class also. Okay. So any assignment you can ask, no problem after 2 days, but try to work out for at least 2 more days to complete the previous class assignments. Okay. Right. So let me stop here today. And tomorrow we'll go with the last part of our basics, where I want to discuss for loop, break, and continue. So tomorrow we close basics, and after tomorrow we start off with arrays. And arrays will take 2 classes. Right? Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.